Hey gang, it's Limes. I'm fighting the flu, hanging by a thread, living on neocitrin right now, but I'm here to celebrate the January 24th release of a Richard Stanley production. Yes, he is back, classic independent director from the late 80s there, a director of Hardware. And the movie is Nicolas Cage in H.P. Lovecraft adaptation, Color Out of Space.
Look at this.
All those years in the big city, we finally got out. We're living the dream.
Maybe it is a dream.
Then everything just blew up. Big flash, like a pink light. Or actually, I don't even know what color it was. It wasn't like any color I'd ever seen before.
Looks like a meteorite. You think it's radioactive? I mean, it's from space, right? Meteorites are generally no more dangerous than ordinary rocks.
How can something that big just disappear? Did you plant those?
No.
Ward, you come here for a sec.
Oh, God.
What are you doing? Shh. It's talking to me.
Who's talking to you?
A man in the well.
It's in the static, it's in the moisture. It's in here, is out there. And what's out there is in here now.
Everything's under control.
Why are you so in denial? That thing from the meteorite changes everything around it.
It's just the color. But it burns.
Do you believe me now?
I don't know what I believe anymore. Everything's gonna be A-okay.
So why do we care? Well, we care because it's H.P. Lovecraft. It's an adaptation of an H.P. Lovecraft story. And we all know H.P. Lovecraft is notoriously difficult as a writer to be translated to the screen. But when they do it right, fantastic. If you ever saw Dagon, Dagon was amazing. Great way of dealing with his Cthulhu mythology there. Probably, though, one of the best H.P. Lovecraft was a movie that actually wasn't technically Lovecraft, but it was clearly influenced by, the stamp is all over it, and that is John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness. Beautiful film. If you never saw it, make sure you pick up the, I believe it's out, the Scream Factory DVD special edition is out now. So why else do we care about Color Out of Space, other than the fact that it looks creepy as hell? Clearly looks like it's, alien invaders or some such whatever, or gory. But we should care because it's got Nick Cage, right? Nicolas Cage. Riding high after the horror movie of this Mandy, which was one heck of a gory classic there. Trouble is, you never know what you're going to get with Nick Cage, right? I mean, listen, the guy is a fantastic actor. There's no two ways about that. I will argue that to the ends of the earth. But it's just, to me, it's whether he wants to be directed on the day that you get him. If you're lucky, you get Nicolas Cage leaving Las Vegas, Nicolas Cage. You get, National Treasure, Nicolas Cage. Knowing Nicolas Cage, if it's the wrong day and Nicolas Cage just wants to be Nick Cage, you get Ghost Rider, Spirits of Vengeance.
Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door!
I guess whatever Nick Cage you get, he's always fun to watch, right? The guy's never, ever boring. But you know what? The big thing here, and the thing that's got me really excited, and I'm sure it's got you excited as horror fans, is the return to the screen of, in a directing capacity, of Richard Stanley. This man, wow. This is the original, great one of the new wave out of the, sort of the late 80s there, independent filmmakers. Flew onto the scene with a movie that you may or may not have seen called Hardware, which was a fantastic cyberpunk. It was very sort of kind of a cross between Blade Runner and Alien, and very British feel to it. Had a few rock stars in there. Iggy Pop was in there. I think Lemmy was in there, if I remember correctly, as well, from Motorhead. Rest in peace, Lemmy. But amazing. Very, very visually inspired by the comic books, the British 2000 AD comic books, which, as we know, spawned Judge Dredd, the character Judge Dredd. But yeah. Great director. Then he went on from there and did Dust Devil, which was kind of a sort of like a version of The Hitcher, but with a very undeniably supernatural occult undertone to it. Trajectory was fantastic for Richard's career, and then all of a sudden, we get to the mid 90s, and there was the big debacle over the new version of H.G. Wells' Island of Dr. Moreau. Richard Stanley was originally, set to direct that. He'd done all kinds of, work. It looked like it, pre-production work. It looked like it was going to be fantastic. And, I guess the studio, as big budget studios often do, didn't agree with what Richard wanted to do. Probably there wasn't enough sex, enough violence, whatever. And he was fired from the production, and they brought in John Frankenheimer, I think it was. I'll have to double check that, but anyway, another big budget director was brought in. Marlon Brando was there, Val Kilmer was there, David Thewlis was there, and the entire thing turned into a bloody fucking mess. So you know what? Good for Stanley that he wasn't involved in it in the end, because this thing was. Do you remember it? Remember Marlon Brando with the fucking ice bucket hat on? Jesus Christ. Crap. But anyway, now Stanley's back, and he's bringing Lovecraft to the screen. And you know what? If there's anyone that can do it, this man, you should be excited about this. So, just a quick little bite there. Just wanted to, put that out there because, January 24th, I'm very excited. I hope you're excited. And we will see you there. I'm out of here now. That was just a quick jump in for tonight. Please, we're getting absolutely great responses since I put that video out last week. I got lots of filmmakers getting in touch with us. Really excited about iScreemZ, wanting to put their work on here, talking to their friends, the viewership's going up. So please, rate the videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and I will see you again in the week. Take care.
Gripping at the door! Scraping at the door! Gripping at the door! Scraping at the door! Gripping at the door! Scraping at the door!